Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. The Cowboys are coming. No, it's not a new Western. It's actually football all year round in Oxnard. David Dreher joins us. He is with Brighton Management, which is also Marriott, and you had a big hand in getting the Cowboys to stay here. So tell us more.
Well, just this week, the Oxnard City Council ratified their contract with the Cowboys, and our Marriott Hotel and Brighton Management, we've had ours for a while, so we needed to get, it's a triangular contract, if you will, and we were very excited that the city moved forward, and we're excited about the next 3 years in Oxnard.
They're going to be here, and
Yep.
Where are they going to practice, and what does that mean economically for Ventura County?
Glad you asked, glad you asked. They'll be right next to the Residence Inn by Marriott at the beautiful River Ridge Golf Club. That's the location they've always been at when they've trained here. Not going back to Thousand Oaks, but that's been their most recent location. And then on those fields, there's, how would I say it, there's some new development going around the fields, but I think the fan experience is going to be outstanding this year. They're going to be there, like I said, hopefully the next 3 years, and it's right off, for new folks, it's right off Vineyard in Oxnard.
And so was there a time when you were afraid the developers would want those fields, to utilize that land?
There was a time, yes. But we're very excited to get through that, and the developers have been great to work with. So has the city, and the Cowboys are excited to come back.
A lot of people may wonder, David, why they don't just stay in Dallas. Of course, if you've been in Dallas, Texas in the summer, you'll know why they don't practice there. And what does this Ventura County area give them that they can't get maybe in Florida or another state?
Good question. As being part of Ventura County Coast, our tourism T-bid, what they're going to get is the weather. I'd love to say it's the hotel they come back for every year, but it really is the weather. And we have a great climate for training, not just football training, but any training year round. And the Cowboys come back for that weather. They come back. They like being able to train, sleep, and eat and meet all in the same facility, and that's what our facility gives them. So they're excited.
So they get the hotel experience, whereas
Yes.
a lot of teams may stay on campus somewhere.
Yes,
live
or
the
in their own
dorms
homes.
and rough it for a while.
Yes.
So what happens? Is there a lot of fanfare when they arrive here?
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm hoping
Yeah.
that we get a lot of fanfare. They had a very successful season last year. They're coming back. They had Super Bowl aspirations last year. I think they're on the brink this year, at least Vegas says, the experts say. And we always we want that training camp to go very well and lead right into their regular season.
So when do they arrive, and how long are they here?
They'll be here, they'll arrive the weekend of July 22nd, but I think the first scheduled practice would be probably Monday of the next week. There's certain NFL regulations, they can't practice right away. So the last weekend in July would be their big public weekend for fans to come out.
And then
but we want fans during the week. The best time to come is
during the week.
A little bit less crowds.
And then do you pay to watch them play?
Yeah, the NFL does a great job with training camps. It's really a situation that's so different than the NFL, the glitz, the glamour you see on Sundays. Training camp is for kids, it's for seniors, it's more in person. You can hear the hitting on the field, you can see them catching the ball within feet of you, and it's very personal, and it's also very affordable. There's just a small charge for parking that goes back to the city to maintain security and that kind. But other than that, it's absolutely free.
And plenty of, do you fill it up?
Yes, we. This year we're looking. I think we can go up to 6,000-7,000 fans this year. So it's been a little bit more than that, a little bit less, but that's probably the capacity. So and it is first come, first serve.
And then do you have sightings around town in the summer? Do they go, oh, wow, we just saw the quarterback eating barbecue?
We do.
Yeah,
That's why a lot of folks stay for more than one night. They make advanced reservations because the Cowboys get off in the middle of camp. They'll get days off and they'll go out around town, that kind of thing. Absolutely.
And how about autograph possibilities? Do they have?
That's why a lot of the fans come. They're very gracious with their time and in regards to interviews. There's interviews sometimes before practice, but mainly after practice.
So we always think about baseball, the MLB, and their little training camps and so forth, the fields. Mm-hmm. Is there any difference, would you say, baseball and football, or same kind of experience? Or
yeah, a lot of similarities. I would like to think that And I haven't been to spring training in a couple of years, but I would like to think that this is, if they're coming for autographs, if they're coming to get closer to the star Cowboy players or whatever, I think they get a little bit better opportunity with training camp. And again, it runs pretty much, they'll be in Oxnard through, I think the last practice would be August 17th, in that range. Forgive me if I'm a day off.
Okay.
So they have 3 weeks to come out to kind of plan it and get there. But I think it's a little bit more intimate. Baseball, you kind of sign before practice. The NFL, it's more you sign after practice.
And there's scrimmages, I assume,
They will. This year, like last year with the Rams, we also housed the Rams when they came out, when they moved from St. Louis. But this year they have another big game that was, I think, close to 90,000 fans down at the Coliseum. And this year, the preseason, the first game for the Rams and the Cowboys is in Los Angeles at the Coliseum. So I think that's kind of I don't know if they'll have a scrimmage on that weekend that I alluded to. Well, that's up to the Cowboys, obviously.
Well, congratulations. They must like it here, or they wouldn't have signed on again. Anything else exciting going on with Brighton at this time?
Well, Brighton management, yes, we have seven hotels here in Ventura County, 40 throughout the state of California, one of the largest management companies. Brighton management, yes, we're hopefully going to break ground this year on a brand new Hyatt house, the old Casa Serena, Channel Islands Harbor. I was out last summer trying to get public support. All that's done, and we're working with the county, the good folks at the county, and Lynn at the harbor, and trying to get demolition started by this year on an old boarded up hotel. And I know everybody out there watching is excited for that to come down, and a brand new 200-room Hyatt house going in its place. It'll be very exciting.
So the economy is booming here in Ventura.
For tourism, Ventura County, we were talking a little bit beforehand, and Ventura County gives you, and I know the mayor was alluding to it, Ventura County has several beaches that are just fantastic, walkable. You and the dog, you and the family lay out in the sun, surf. It's a great area for surfing. And it's not as publicized as Santa Barbara or Malibu. And we think we've got great value, we've got great hotels. And Brighton Management, as I mentioned, has 7 in this area. And Ventura County Coast, if you get on that website, they will advertise all 60-plus hotels that are in Ventura County that offer the value, sometimes the view, the golf course, wherever the location is. There's great value and some great hotels, lodging options, and lots to do in Ventura County besides Santa Barbara and Malibu.
Well, you're looking at a lot more money to spend for a hotel room if you're in Santa Barbara or Malibu.
Yes.
So it's affordable. And is it pretty much booked up all summer long?
During the weeks of the Cowboy Camp, yes. But again, if families can get away, if individuals can get away midweek, they're going to find pockets in there Thursday night, Sunday night that they can get in. Our rates do go up in the summer, but yeah, they can get in the summer. And as we head toward the fall, obviously there are more rooms available, that kind of thing.
So it's the climate, really, isn't it? That's
it's the
key.
climate, the beaches. I mean, there's museums in Ventura County that people don't know about. You can go up to Reagan Library. There's downtown Ventura's fantastic. Downtown Oxnard's coming back. Camarillo, the new. I'll put in a plug for my friends at the Collection, right kitty corner from the 2 Marriotts in Oxnard is the new Collection, and that's getting a lot of traction with folks coming in.
So that's got all the restaurants and all the things that you can do. So very interesting, David Dreher of Brighton Management and the Marriott Corporation. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Thanks for having me.
We'll have you back again. I'm Bella Shaw. We'll see you next time right here.